there are also reports of hope, of a 2-month-old baby who was recovered after 128 hours. And that spurs rescue workers, more than 1 lakh rescue workers engaged across the central and southern part of Turkey to continue non-stop to try and save lives. Then there was this report of a 60-year-old man buried in the second basement of a multi-story building that had collapsed. They reached out to him, they rescued him. He was not only alive, but he also pumped his fist in the air in a way that he's survived against all odds. He's encouraging Turkey to do the same. Not just survive against all odds, but rise once again. That's the effort of the rescue workers, of the aid workers, of the police, of the army, and of foreign aid workers who are working here relentlessly in an effort to save as many lives as possible now, and then perhaps to help Turkey stand up once again.
Amid death, disaster and despair, and race to save lives from under massive piles of rubble, tales of miracle rescue, survival and hope. A 2-month-old baby was rescued from under the rubble in Turkey's Hatay on Saturday. The toddler remained buried under the massive chunks of concrete for 128 hours after the killer quake. After desperate search for survivors, rescue workers traced the baby and painstakingly brought the child out alive. As onlookers clapped, cheered and shed tears of joy. Over life triumphing over death, the baby was immediately taken to the hospital for medical checks. A 9-year-old boy was pulled out alive from the ruins of a collapsed building in Turkey's Gaziantep nearly a week after the quake. Jubilant rescue workers whisking him away on a stretcher for treatment. Amidst the devastation, rescue teams from India and across the world continue to save as many lives as possible before it's too late. Earlier, a 19-year-old woman was rescued after spending over 120 hours under the rubble in Kahramanmaras. The woman was heard shouting, "I'm alive," when search teams managed to locate her. She was surrounded by rescuers before being taken to hospital on a stretcher. In another miracle rescue, a Spanish team dug out a 50-year-old woman who had been under the rubble of a collapsed building for over 144 hours. Thousands of rescue workers are scouring through flattened neighborhoods despite freezing weather. And tales of survival come as major morale boosters for these saviors. Bureau Report, India Today.